Hi yogis, I'm Samantha and this is Balancing Act. This is Whiskey. Say hi, Whiskey. We're going to roll through a 15-minute flow today and we're going to work our body from top to bottom. And I want you to modify as needed, listen to your body, make this practice for you, and enjoy. So let's get started. Go on your yoga mat. Go on your yoga mat. Okay. Come to the front of your mats, guys, and let's just ground ourselves. Separate your toes really wide. Let's start by moving our heels around. Get up on that ball of your toe and make some big circles with your right knee. Get some mobilization in our foot, in our hip joint here. You can start to move your hips a little bit. Give me a little bit of salsa movement. And then the other leg. Roll on the ball of that foot, make some big circles with your left knee, and then you can bring the hip into it a little bit more and get some hip mobility. Nice. Now reach up to the sky nice and high. And on the exhale, drop it down, forward fold. Knees are nice and soft. We're just going to let gravity pull some blood to our heads. And as you're doing that, continue making those circles with the balls of your feet and making those circles with your knees. Nice and soft. And then take your left hand, plant it on the ground. I want you to bend the left knee and reach up, peel open with the right arm. Take a big twist here. So your right leg is the one that should be straighter. Your left leg will be the bent. Big twist. And then bring that left hand down. Square everything off and continue to make those circles with your knees. And then plant the right hand and bend the right knee nice and low. And then reach up with the left arm. Peel that open and take a twist. Nice. And then square everything off again and roll up one vertebrae at a time. Nice and slow. All the way to standing and reach all the way up. Exhale it down one more time. And again, roll up one vertebrae at a time. Let those shoulders really roll and stretch out away from your spine. Reach up. Last one. Forward fold, nice and soft, and roll up one vertebrae at a time. All the way to standing and reach. Exhale, dive down. You can keep your legs a little straighter this time if you're ready for it. Let the head, neck, and shoulders just fall. And then inhale, look up. And step back into your down dog. Pedal it out. Start to wrap your shoulders away from your spine and down away from your ears, pressing through the base of the index finger and the thumb. And breathe into this down dog. Pedal out your feet. Do whatever feels good here. You can continue making those big circles with your knees and your hips. Come up on your tippy toes and swivel your feet to the left and drop them down so that you're in the down dog, but your feet are at an angle and parallel to one another, and press back. Feel that stretch down your right IT band. And then switch sides. Come up to the balls of your feet, swivel them to the right, drop your heels, and press back into that down dog. And back to center, drop your heels wherever they land. They may not touch the mat, and that is completely okay. We're just trying to find that openness in the backs of our legs, down from our thighs to our Achilles, and come onto your knees. Let's have some cat-cows. Arch it and round it. Arch it and round. Arch and round. Big circles. And now start to make big circles with your whole torso to the right and to the left. Maple's here now. Oh, Maple, hi. Oh, wow, you have company. Cats are very involved today. Press back into your down dog. And just take a little stroll to the front of your mat. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. And roll it up one vertebrae at a time. As you come up, arms reach and touch and dive down. Step back, both feet coming into your plank pose. So let's get some strength and activation here. So your hands are underneath your shoulders, your toes are touching. Suck that belly button in back towards your rib cage and squeeze your glutes. And let's just give some nice deep breaths here for about 10 more seconds. Activating everything, really pushing the floor away from you. Imagine that your hands are on two jars and they're turning the lids towards one another. And then press back into your down dog. Reach that right leg up behind you, keeping the hips nice and square. Flex your right foot and make a stamp on the back wall. Then drag that knee in towards your nose and press it back again. Drag the knee in and plant it between your hands. Drop your left knee, untuck your toes, and come up into a little baby lunge. And drop it down. Tuck those back toes. Knee comes off the ground, peel open into a twist. Drop the right hand. Right leg comes back. Come back into that plank. Slowly lower. Elbows in nice and tight to your rib cage. Pull forward into your up dog. And press back into your down dog. Reach that left leg. Stamp the back wall. Flex your left foot nice and strong. And then drag your left knee in towards your nose. Crunch. Press it back. And drag it in again. Plant it between your hands. Drop that right knee. Untuck your toes. Come up into your lunge. And drop it down. You wobble. Get yourself back up. Tuck your toes. Straighten that back leg off the mat. Plant the right hand and take a big twist. Open up. Reach, reach, reach. Drop that left hand. Left leg comes back. You're landing in your plank. Slowly lower. Inhale, up dog, and exhale, down dog. Very nice. Pedal it out and reach your right leg up. Open up through the hip. Make some circles with that leg. Outside and then inside. Drag your knee over to your right elbow. And then press it back. Stamp the back wall. One more time. Drag it into your right elbow. And stamp the back wall. And then bring it all the way through. Plant it between your hands. Drop that left knee. Untuck your toes. Inhale to your crescent. Come down. Tuck those back toes. Left knee comes off the ground and peel open. Maple, please don't. Not the couch. Not anymore. And drop the right hand. Right leg comes back. Slowly lower. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Left knee, left leg raises nice and high. Open up through the hip. Make some circles with that leg to the outside and to the inside. And drag your knee all the way to your left elbow. Press it back. Stamp the back wall. Knee to your elbow. Press it back. Stamp. And drag that left leg all the way through. Plant the knee. Untuck the toes. Rise up. Come all the way down. Tuck the back toes. Knee comes off the ground and peel open. Reach. And drop that left hand. Left leg comes back slowly lower. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Reach that right leg back behind you. Bend the knee and open up through the hip. Squeeze your glutes here. Drag that right knee all the way through and see if you can touch your left elbow and press it back. Three-legged dog. Again, drag it through. Left elbow. Three-legged dog. This time, drag it through and slide it underneath. Thread the needle underneath your left and land on that right hip. Roll it back and forth a little bit here. More love for that right IT band in your right hip socket. And then press through the floor with your left toes. Reach up and come into your fallen star. So press the hips up from the ground. Reach the left arm back behind you. Squeeze your glutes. Press your hips toward the sky. And left arm comes down. Reach that right leg up back behind you again. And pull the leg through. Drop the knee, untuck the toes. Inhale up. Exhale down. Take your twist. And then drop the right hand. Right leg comes back. Slowly lower. Inhale up dog. Exhale down dog. Left leg rises. Open up the hip and bend the knee. Let that hip open. Deep breaths into your hips, into your groin. And drag that left knee all the way through. See if you can touch your right elbow and press it back. Again, left knee to right elbow. Press it back. Left knee to right elbow. And thread it all the way through. Sit down on that left hip. Reach the right heel back towards the wall. And roll back and forth a little bit on the outside of that left leg. The upper body is sort of in an up dog position, so you're really pressing your hands through the floor, pulling the shoulders back away from the ears. And then you're going to drop that right foot and reach the arm up to the sky, up into your fallen triangle. Squeeze your glutes, press your hips to the sky. Lifting up through the kneecaps on both legs. Drop that right hand. Press your left leg through back behind you, three-legged dog. And then bring it all the way through. Plant it between your hands. Drop the knee, untuck the toes, reach up. Exhale down, tuck those toes, and open up. Take your twist. Left hand comes down. Left leg goes back, slowly lower. We're going to do a little upper body work here. So drop it down and then press it up. If you need to drop to your knees to do this, please be my guest. One more time, drop it down, chaturanga, and press it up nice and slow. Back into your down dog. Awesome. Roll to the left hand. Feet are staggered. Reach that right arm to the sky and over your ear. Reach toward the front of the room. Squeeze your glutes. If you want to stack your feet, please be my guest. And if you want to raise that right leg up, just let it float to the sky. Be my guest. Make sure you're breathing, squeezing your glutes. Everything's active. And drop it back down. Back into your down dog. Come forward into your plank. Slowly lower chaturanga, up dog and down dog. Roll to the right side. Your feet are staggered. Reach toward the sky. You can stack them if you want. Left arm comes over the ear towards the front wall. Left leg floats up if that's comfortable for you. If not, just hold your side plank in whatever modification you need. You can even drop your left leg to a kickstand and then roll it back to your down dog. You can hop or step forward into a seated position. If you have a block, we're going to use it here. If you don't have a block, don't worry about it. We're just going to come up into a little baby inversion here. If you have your block, set it right underneath your tailbone and let your body fall to the floor gently. And just put your legs up to the sky. If you don't have a block, you're just lying on the ground on your back with your legs in the air. Anytime you have your legs above your heart, you're in an inversion. So this is good. And you don't have to be stretching or activating here. Just very relaxed, almost like you're in a shavasana with your legs in the air. Find your breath if you've lost it here. When you're ready, you can drop your legs, pull your block out from underneath you, and just let it all go. Thank you for joining me today for Balancing Act Yoga. I hope you have a beautiful day. Peace out. Enjoy Shavasana.